Hello one and all, I'm GrimpaulCheese and welcome back to Dark Souls. We're in this tiny room. Well, technically it's tiny since every other bloody room in this place is absolutely massive. Well, technically this is kind of like an average room in the place, so disregard the whole size matters. It's just a generally unpleasant room. By the way, we managed to kill both of Gwyn's children last episode. Guinevere, the illusion created by Gwendolyn, the Dark Moon, the last son of Gwyn, and we murdered him and ate his soul. Well, we didn't eat his soul yet, we still have it in our ever so lovely inventory, but we managed to loot this sarcophagus. Not really, I don't even know if it even is a sarcophagus at this point. It just looks like a giant slab of stone. I mean, was Gwyn really that big? If he was, dear God, how are we gonna beat him later on? Are we gonna have to raise him back from the dead? Well, most likely. But for some reason I just think there's a giant slab of stone, or it's got a giant's body in it that's not Gwyn. One or the other, really. So, now that we killed Gwyn, and we killed actually all of the optional bosses in this game, I want to go around and clean up some things I've left behind, like items I've just plainly ignored and all of that. And I think the biggest one that I've ignored myself happens to be one in particular, which happens to be the Silver Covers Ring. Covers Silver Serpent Ring, I believe it's called. It's one of those two. I could be completely mistaken, mind you. The majority of the time I am. But I want to go get that. Now, the way we go get that is in the Tomb of the Giants. Now, luckily, we never ever have to come in Anor Londo ever again. It's absolutely picked clean of content. Unless we want to go kill those people in the ever so lovely cathedral where the illusion of Guinevere was. But I don't really want to do that just yet. So, the first thing I want to do is go to... Now, I need to find what one it is. Is it the Altar of the Grave Lord? I don't think it is that one, is it? I need to go to the Tomb of the Giants. That's the one I want. Now, sadly, we do not have a light source, since, well, we do actually have a light source. We have a skull, don't we? Oh, yes, we haven't got rid of that yet. Yet, the word is. A bit of a foreboding for later on. So, where is that ever so lovely skull? It should be around here somewhere. There it is. Now, the main reason I want to get this now, rather than later, is merely because I want to do some off-screen grinding. As some of you may have noticed, I have a habit of losing all my souls off-screen, or actually just dying randomly and dying over and over and over again. I'm not too good at this game. But either way, we need to find the Serpent Ring. Now, some of you may have noticed it. As you can see, our good friend Patches has left. Oh, must have gone his own little adventures. But nevertheless, we have to find this ever so wonderful ring. But to do so, we need to go through just ever so slight bit of these depths. Now, I want to lock onto that ever so lovely skeleton thing. Can I lock onto it, please? No, I cannot. Okay, there we go. Now I've unlocked it. There we go. Just wait for it to do its thing. Let's see if we can draw it out. No, stop lunging for me. You want to just do a massive lunge attack. Or do I just want to hit you? I just want to hit you over and over again. And obviously, the Eggman wants to say hello to you. So, somewhere around here should be a dead body. Now, I may be just generalizing here, since there's a dead body right here. I mean one of flesh and bone. Mainly flesh, or decayed flesh, or a corpse, or a cavity, however you want to see it. But we want to find it. Now, what we want to do is murder these dog things. Because they are really annoying. And I do mean that. Ow! Okay, you need to stop that. Oh, dive back, dive back! Oh, I don't want to lose these souls just yet. Okay, run! I'm out of my league! There's a giant arrow who's trying to hit me. Okay, is he following me? I don't know. Yes, he is. That's kind of what I wanted. Kind of. This arrow is still floating for me. Right, hit! Yes! Brilliant! Good job, Mister Fibbles. I am so proud of you. I need to go back here where I won't be picked off by an arrow. Oh my God, my hamstring. Where am I? I'm scared. Oh, there I am. Fantastic. Now, hopefully I won't be hit here. Let's have a quick drink. There we go. Perfect. Let's go backwards now. All you need to do is have a bit of alcohol in your system and everything's fine. You become so foolhardy you don't even know where you are anymore. In fact, I don't even know where this is. What are we under anyway? Possibly, you know... Well, actually, where are we under? We're clearly actually in between the swamp and the great trees, aren't we? I think that's the case. I think. Now, one thing I want to do is kill this giant skeleton man. Why? Because I don't like him. I really don't. He's been pumping me full of arrows for ages. But luckily he's just now bone. Now, before we do anything else, we want to kill this skeleton man down here, this little doggy thing. If you class this as a dog, I am kind of scared of your dogs. I mean, if this was a Pomeranian in the giant world, then, dear God, I'd hate to see a corgi. Or a poodle. Thank you for coming towards me, and you can say goodbye to your skull. And he just pops. I do wonder if you die and you quickly decompose, does your body just, like, collapse? I mean, obviously your body does collapse. I mean, does your bones just fly off in multiple directions? Dear God, I would love that to happen to me. That'd be amazing death. It would be. So this is the body I was talking about. I did lose something from the body, I believe. I think I did. So long ago, I can't remember. But either way, what do we want to do is commit suicide. I didn't actually mean proper suicide either. I actually meant to jump on a ledge. Oh dear. Oh dear. So let's play a little bit of a game, shall we? I'll create the rules. The rules shall be, as soon as I press the end record button, well, you'll be happy, and I go die 1,000 times off screen while I cry myself to sleep every night. That sounds like a great game. We should play that every time. And sadly we have. So let's try and find this bloody ledge, shall we? Now, where on earth would it be? Well, we went this direction last time, so let's have a bit of a run and jump, and hope for the best. Aha! We made it! Brilliant! My plan was successful. I hope. So destroy that skeleton ever so slightly, and there it is! That's what we want! That's what we came here for! Exactly so! What we want to do is take off our skull, and in fact, I think this has got the best scaling, doesn't it? Yes, but we can't use it because we need 2 more faith. That kind of sucks, doesn't it? Yeah, it does. Let's just wear that for the time being. Yes. Now, the reason why I'm doing this, I hear you ask. Well, there's multiple reasons why. If my memory serves me right, unhappiness lives here. Now, I bet you're wondering, what is unhappiness? That's unhappiness. Now, oh god, I'm blind. I am legitimately blind right now. I don't want to target that down now. I want to target these giant stone things that want to murder me. I mean, murder's not fun, aside from when I'm doing it. Back off, back off, back off. Thank you. Now, we do have a slight issue. The issue is me wanting to live. I might have to do that again. I may have to do that again. Yes, I do. Okay, Mister Fibbles, do your work. It kind of works. What is kind of? Now, can I kill one of you, please? That would be great. Aha! A willing victim. Now I just want you, just come over here. Don't run away from me. Hey, don't ignore my shininess. I won't ignore your bone. Oh, God. Look, doesn't mean you have to get violent about it. Look. You just have to die. It's simple as that. And then there's you. Is it just you? Yeah, it's just you now. Oh, I killed your friends. Well, all of your million of friends that are actually you. You know, you should probably find new friends. Get out of this dark place. Go to the sun. Maybe go into the sun. But you're probably better off, really. Oh, no. No, bad. Okay, didn't spin yet. These things follow a strong prophecy right now, which happens to be spinning to winning. It happens a lot, and in fact, many games incorporated on it. There's more. The game tried to trick me. Well, it doesn't matter. Oh, God! No! Oh, God! Oh, no! Bad! Stop it! Oh, God! Dear God, it tried to disembowel me. You saw that. Stop. Look, it doesn't mean you get to lie down. They're just taking a piss, aren't they? That's what they are. But we did all of it for the cover silver serpent ring. I'll get it eventually. It's a covers part. Who says covers nowadays? No one. So let's have a look at the ring, shall we? So, as you can see, additional souls absorbed for each kill. And if we look at this, a serpent of the imperfect dragon and the symbol of the undead inhabits devouring prey, even large in itself, and has led to an association with gluttony. The silver ring engraved with a serpent rewards its wearer with additional souls for each kill. It gives 20% extra souls, and I believe it's an exact counteractant towards my egg. It's either that, or it's 20% overall, and then my egg takes away the 20% as that 20% of the extra souls in. So the best way to really, well, put in the theory right now, I get 1,000 souls. Then my ring allows me to get 1,200 souls. Well, I say 200 souls onto the 1,000 souls. And then my egg takes 20% off that 1,200. If you understand that, you're a genius and a better man than I, or lady. So that's basically what I want. So right now, the only thing I really want to do is, well, eat a bone. If I can eat a bone, that'd be great. Where are my bones? I have no idea. Bone, where are you? Ah, there's a bone. Let's eat that. Yes, eat that bone. And by eating the bone, I return where? Oh God, where do I return? I return here? Oh. It's kind of inconvenient. But anyway, I will pause the recording here, and then I will go off and kill lots of things with my new ring. I mean, let's put it on, shall we? Oh, that sounds like a perfect idea. Let's get rid of that and put that on. As you can see, still horseshoe. I did put on a silver ring. Yes, I did. So the silver ring's now on, and I will now go murder everything I can find. And I shall tell you the results of the ring itself. If my theory does work, and one of the two theories will work. Or it won't, and I'm entirely wrong, and I am failure at everything scientific and, well, English. Most likely. Anyway, I'll see you in a bit. I have finished my ever-so-glorious off-screen quest, even though technically it is a mini-quest since it is a quest within a quest, but nevertheless you understand what I mean, hopefully, and I have finished my goal. My goal to gain a ton of souls to level up, since I have missed a few souls, since I have a habit of dying and losing everything, as I've shown many times before. So those lovely souls I've gained happen to be the number of 300,000. Technically 320,000 if you want to add 800 onto it. Technically 754. But disregard that amount, little tiny bit of number. We'd say 320 to be a bit of an optimist. It's better to be an optimist than a pessimist, depending on your society views. But we're not here to talk about, morale and, morality's sake of discussion and all of those horrible things. We're here to talk about Mister Fibbles' capabilities to murder everything he comes across. And obviously eat us all. I mean, right now, we have the ever so slight issue that we have miracles. We have a miracle currently equipped. But we don't have that many of them, you see. And that is exactly what I want to change. And so I'm gonna pump a few levels into faith. Now, I have 200,000 to buy ever so lovely miracles. No, sorry, to give myself faith so I can use ever so lovely miracles. That's what I meant. And I'm going to use 100,000 to buy all sorts of wonderful spells from the nice lovely lady in the church, and of course my big-hatted friend. I mean, one way or another, but we're suddenly becoming level 80. So if I just accept this and confirm. There we go, now level 80. Now I could use the rest of the souls to gain 1 or 2 levels, like pump them into endurance, gain a bit of stamina, a bit more equipment load. I mean, that could be useful, get a bit of health. But no. We have stuff to do. We have people to talk to, people to be. Well, technically we're Mister Fibbles and Eggman, but we don't want to be anyone else. I mean, could you actually think of anyone you'd want to be other than Mister Fibbles, Bling Man extraordinaire, and also his compatriot Eggman? I mean, Eggman is wonderful. I mean, he's shiny, he's a little man, and eats my brain every now and then, but I'm fine with that. I mean, as long as he keeps me alive, you know. I mean, he's definitely a warrior at heart. I mean, we all seen that. He comes out in the face of fear and decides to eat anything he really wants to kill. I mean, we've seen him, like, jump out of the egg and start, feebly attacking things. He's a bit foolhardy, mind you, but he's got the soul of a warrior, like Mister Fibbles. He's probably got some honor too, but sadly we haven't been in contact with ever so lovely Eggman. It's either that or my hearing's gone. But I don't think my hearing's gone, since I can hear the clinks and the clanks of murder and wonder. And then we got this nice lovely man. We're probably going to kill you for the last time ever, since we have no purpose to be here. Goodbye. I wish I knew their names. It would be a nice thing. I mean, if they had a nice little tag with it, like, my name is Steve. Or my name is Harold Gary. I mean, Gary's a nice name. Less generic than Steve, but nevertheless, Gary, Steve, and Harold all probably lost to time. So it's a bit saddening, really. But anyway, we're here to talk to this lovely lady who's worshipping a dead body. You should probably stop worshipping a dead body and bury it. It's a bit sick in the head, But hey, why am I going to judge your faith and religion? Yeah, I'm not like that, I'm Mister Fibbles. I'm an honourable man, and I believe everyone should share in shininess and bling. Just like you. So here, eat all my souls.
I am most pleased to find you in good health. I am ready. Let us speak of miracles.
I'm glad we are here for the same purpose, so I can buy everything you own. And those things happen to be heal, great heal, homeward, force, great heal, wrath of the gods, seek guidance, and magical barrier. Now, with all those lovely spells, let's have a nice lovely talk with you. Perhaps you're happy that I gave you all those lovely souls. I don't know what happened there. I kind of smacked my foot against the radiator. Ow. So, nevertheless, let's talk with you.
Vince and Nico were fooled by a...
So you're not going to say anything new, are you? You ate 30,000 of my souls, and now you're, well, just carry on staring at the floor. You're a very strange lady, you know that. But nevertheless, I'll leave you be. And hopefully now you can go on your merry little way. I shouldn't inconvenience you by, well, your need to sell me things, as you've got nothing to sell. So, toodaloo.
Then be safe. Farewell.
Goodbye. I don't talk to her anymore, she's happy now. That's all that matters, right? Exactly. She's got a new purpose to fulfill. She hasn't got anyone limiting her down by, being her guard. Anyone stuck in the ground by being like, I want to buy things off you. No, we're not going to do that anymore. She's a free lady. A free lady for her own independence. Like all ladies should be. So, now we have a goal to go to. We have to get the final Lord Soul, don't we? Yes, but before we do that, I want to go get some ever so wonderful items that I have missed. I have purposely avoided. Now, I want to see if our good old friendly smooth-faced man is somewhere around here. Now, I want to check. He's still here. Why are you still here? Hello? Is it because I haven't bought your rings?
Oh, hello. You made it. Then let us begin, as promised.
Now, why are you still here? It's because I haven't bought your bloody rings. Alright, I'll buy them. Look, I'll just even buy this too. I don't even need to buy that.
I have decided to seek the regal... I realise that, but...
Yes, I remember you saying so. Yes, you go waddle off. I mean, you got your own little goal. You have nothing to sell me. No rings aside from sticks. I'm not interested in sticks. I've got a mighty stick right here.
Goodbye then. Do stay safe.
I mean, just look at this stick. It served me well, You should get your own black stick. Get rid of that wooden gnarled little thing and get a giant black one instead. Be amazing. It will suit your colours too. I mean, colour coordination's, an absolute nightmare. Do you know how long it took me to find this lovely, ever so wonderful, glorious outfit of mine? I know. Ages. And I should leave you be. Take care of yourself. So, we bought all his rings, and those rings I'll probably never ever use in my life. So fun times to be had. Oh, you're awake, are you lazy git? Alright, go back to sleep. I don't want you today. Now, my goal here is, hello, Patches. This is the man I was hoping. Now, he escaped the crypt when we killed Nito. He has no purpose to be there. All the undead are technically now permanently dead, and, well, technically they're not, but anyway, he has no purpose to be there. No one's gonna go down there to seek a false legend of, well, dead souls and all of that. Well, technically I did, but you understand what I mean, hopefully. My fingers crossed. So talk to our ever so smooth-faced friend. I mean, if you just look at him, just look how shiny his bald head is. You must use shoe polish. Actually, wouldn't shoe polish make it black? Yes, I don't know what you'd use to... The bowling pin stuff, not the bowling ball stuff. You put it in the shiner. There we go, that's what I'm thinking of. Maybe, kind of, sort of. I don't know anymore. Let's talk it to little Patches here. So end the conversation.
Oh, we meet again. How many of you are there? You've come at the perfect time. I'm done with the looting. I'm a humble merchant now, and wondrous treasures have I, at a special price for you. There you are. Have a nice look at them. Oh, relax. No more funny business out of me, my friend.
Oh, really? Lois, let a gesture off you. Oh, now we can kneel. Okay, so what items do you sell? You sell Eyes of Death, 23 of them. Divine Blessings, those are expensive. Too expensive, in fact. You have Twin Humanities, 7 of them, eh? That's quite a bit of them, actually. I may actually buy them off you, but 20,000 for one. Jeez, that's quite expensive. Sells General Healing Miracles, and it's the only person in the entire game that sells a Crescent Axe. Now, I have a little bit of trivia for you. The Crescent Axe in Demon Souls is one of the better axes in the game. I absolutely adored that. In fact, I think I actually played for the entire game with just that weapon alone. It's amazing. Sadly, the weapon is actually quite feeble in this game. It's nothing to poke a stick at or, smash a bottle at a boat or whatever euphemism you want to use for it. But anyway, let's have a look at it, shall we? A well-used old bronze battle axe with a long hilt and a crescent-shaped blade, one of the blessed weapons of the Way of the White. The crescent axe is bequeathed to the cleric warriors who have proven their faith to being blind followers to a righteous cause. He sells nothing really unique, he sells all these masks, so if we wanted to, we can buy all the lovely masks we could get off Pinwheel. Now, I'll show you what they basically say. So this is the same thing in the first paragraph, and the second line is mask belonging to the valiant father slightly raised equipment lows. The kindly mother, slightly increasing HP. And then the naive child, slightly raising stamina recovery. The Mask of the Child is actually one of the better masks out of 3. I mean, the equipment load is quite nice. The slightly raised HP is actually rubbish, completely and utterly. And the child is amazing. That's the only thing in the game, aside from the lovely, I think it's the grass crest shield, that raises your stamina. I mean, you could eat some herbs that you find in frogs, but do you really want to eat, like, some herbs you found in, like, a mushroom-shaped frog? It probably makes you go psychedelic, to be honest. Probably. But we don't want to go psychedelic. We want to look like a creepy child with a demented face. That sounds exciting to me. And he also sells a cleric helm. The cleric helm worn by the warrior clerics of the Red and White, who are famous for being unyielding in battle. It's rather substantial in size and weight, making the wearer look bigger than he actually is. Cleric armor, same thing as the other thing, and yeah, so he sells cleric gear. He doesn't sell elite cleric gear, which is what Nico and the other bloke that was guarding that woman in the church with. The nice hooded woman we just bought those spells off of. Yes. They wear a specific set of armor that you cannot get a hold of. This is kind of a lesser version of that the blonde-haired git was wearing. The backstabber that we had to murder before we took anything action due to my clairvoyant-like abilities. The armor itself is alright. You know, there's nothing unique about it, other than actually looking like proper armor. Yeah, so, yeah, it's alright. He also sells... what else do you sell? You sell just that, don't you? Now, also a canvas talisman. A canvas talisman, I believe, if you start out as a cleric, that's the talisman you start out with. I think. Let me just check. Is it? Yes, that is the exact talisman you start out with. So, it's quite a decent talisman. It was either a debate between going depraved or cleric, but I fancied the challenge. And the challenge was definitely a challenge enough for me. So, we'll leave you be. Actually, let's have a nice conversation with you. I've never actually had a proper conversation with a man. This man was always about, please don't kill me, oh god, I just wanted your shiny things. I don't blame him. We're men of an equal desire. So, tell me about yourself, Patches.
Yeah, have you met that sunbathing Solaire? Believe me on this one, bruv, he's a complete idiot. But he happens to be an awfully strong idiot. So just nod your head and keep him on your side.
Yes, he is definitely a very, very strong man. In fact, he is a very strangely, uniquely divine man, but his goal may be considered stupid to some, but wanting your own son could mean a euphemism of things. I keep saying euphemism when I mean another word, but you understand what I mean. This video is like turning into a giant mess. But anyway, yes, he's a wonderful man, and his goal could be just more than he's actually letting on. That's what we need to think about, really. So talk.
Have you met Petrus, that self-proclaimed cleric? Believe me on this one, bruv, the man is scum. Don't you be fooled by his claims to do good. They're all the same, those rotten clerics.
In fact, I understand what you mean. In fact, I had a moment of clairvoyance and murdered him.
Oi, have you met Lautrec the Embraced? Believe me on this one, bruv. He's completely mad. He wouldn't think twice about cutting somebody down. So watch out for him. Especially if you've humanity to spare.
Now, I believe if you somehow trigger Patches to come up out of the tombs before you ring the second bell, he, in a sense, tells you a bit of a warning that he's going to kill the bonfire lady. So that's a good warning. Also, Lautrec will also give you... Well, if you pay him souls, he'll tell you about the cleric's misdeed, and he'll also tell you about Patches as a warning. So, in a sense, everyone's warning you of each other. There's a giant triangle of hatred, really, and distrust. The only one you can truly trust is Patches, as he's a man who just wants a nice shiny thing in his life. The only thing that's keeping him going. I don't blame him. It's the only thing keeping me going.
I'm done with the looting. I'm a humble merchant now, and wondrous treasures have I, at a special price for you.
Of course. So let's leave him be. We don't have anything to buy off him right now. We'll come back to him for humanity if we need it. But either way, goodbye, my good old bald-headed friend.
What? Nothing appeals to you? Well, you must have poor taste.
I do have poor taste, merely because I've overindulged myself in ever so wonderful things that catch my eye. So the first thing we need to do is we need to go down into Blighttown. Yes, Blighttown. I am not looking forward to this in the slightest. Hopefully everything turns okay. That's the plan anyway. So let's just go all the way down to the New Orlando ruins. Now, if we were going to go for the Lord Soul, that's exactly where we would have to go. But I don't plan on getting that Lord Soul in a while. I want to clean up everything on the side first before I do go get that ever so wonderful Lord Soul. The one bequeathed to the 4 lords, or the 4 kings of New Orlando. And look what I've done with the bloody place. It's a complete flooded ruin. And the whole thing about the flooded ruin is it doesn't even have dead people within it. Oh no. They're not normal dead people. If you go into the depths of this place, you'll encounter something worse than an actual creature like that. Something not of a material form. Something ethereal. Something plasmic. And that is something I'm not looking forward in the slightest. Now I want to be prepared for such a situation, and such a situation should hopefully not pass by for a while. Now, the thing I want to do right now is switch my ever so lovely giant shield for a spider shield. Wow, that's tiny compared to the other shield. Dear God, that amazed me. So, as I said before, in a previous video, these lovely beasts that lurk in this tunnel, these lovely, well, creatures here, I wouldn't call them lovely, I would call them incestuous, filthy, poisonous, toxic. These creatures right here, they like to poison you, and the only thing that can block it is this spider shield. The emblem of the spider is warded with a magical spell that will prevent all form of poison. It's the only thing in the entire game that can protect you against the poisonous, well, wrath of these giants. Ow, okay, I got stuck for a moment. Can we backstab him? Yes, we can. And it is going to kill this horrible beast. It will. Now, my plan is not to backstab all of them, well, it actually is, as a lie. I just want to get past them with relative ease, merely because... Oh, okay, half health. No, oh God! Oh, how did he not hit me? Oh. He did break my block, mind you, but how did he not hit me? That actually amazed me. But sadly, goodbye. Yeah, it'd be amazing if I could have his clothes. I wonder what it'd be like. He dropped a pile of crap again. These creatures are so lovely, carrying crap in their clothes. Maybe I don't actually want their clothing, as they are carrying their literal fecal matter into their clothing. Okay, I managed to block that in time. You know, you need to take a nap. I mean, you probably need to shave up a bit too. You got a bit of a gut, a bit of a beard gut. Is that more crap? Yes, it is. Now, I know this for a fact, the reason why you're given that, and the reason why it does toxin you and the person you're throwing at, is because out of all the toxins in the game, it is the least harmful form of toxin. Now, this is the part I have not been looking forward to in the entire point of this game. Do I jump down here? Yeah, oh no I don't. There's a creature just waiting for me. He expects me to jump down. Oh, but I'm not going to give him what he wants. Never in a million years. That's a fly. Luckily, it's stuck in the floor and it can't jab me in the ankle. They do not have the intelligence for that. Let's jump down here. Bink! And jump down here. Okay, bink. And bink. Now, where we need to go is down into there. But before I do that, I wish to jump down another layer. Because I want to get a certain pair of robes. And a nice hat. There's always a bit of hats in this game. It's like Team Fortress. Just, you know, not as fun. But, I mean, the Team Fortress aspect. I mean, this game is full of so much fun. Murder! Blood! Soul stealing! You can't do that in Team Fortress. If you can, I'm definitely been playing the wrong game. Oh, the camera does like to radically change at this point, so let's just carefully waddle our way across these roots. And across all this... Oh, someone's shooting me with toxin things. Oh, we managed to get across. And then there's this creature right here, who I don't like in the slightest, because it was to set me on fire. I don't like things set me on fire, just not my cup of tea, not gonna lie. So the thing I've come for happens to be this thing here. I've dragged my little friend here. I don't want you today. Please piss off. Thank you very much. I want the Mask of the Sealer, Crimson Robes, and the overall Crimson outfit. And the Tin Punishment Catalyst. And that's basically what I came for. You need to go away before you poison me. I'm not interested in that right now. So let's have a quick look at those little things we just got. So the Mask of the Sealer. Now, what are the Sealers? Mask of the sorcerer who flooded New Orlando to seal away the dark wraiths, and the 4 kings who descended into dark. Symbolizes a resolve to keep the seal shut forever, the atonement for all who sacrifice. But 2 of the 3 forsook New Orlando upon tiring their duty. Now we've found 2 of the 3 sealers. One of them was Louis of Lautrec, one of them died here, and the other is, as you can see, still maintaining their duty in New Orlando. So we probably need to find him, and we have the overall outfit. The overall outfit is, well, it's actually quite nice, really. I mean, just have a look at it. It's the robes of the sorcerers who did it, yes. The sealers were once healers, and wear bright crimson as a symbol of that. Technically blood. That's understandable. It's quite good stats, really, for his weight. I mean, if you compare it to the brass arm, I mean, like, consider it, like, the defense is pretty good. I mean, it's lighter than the holy robe, and the holy robe is much heavier. And it's even better than the gold hem black cloak in defense, but in magic, fire, and lightning. Actually, not even lightning, it's magic and fire. It's just worse. So it's better, or on par, depending on your personal opinion, with the black hem cloak robe stuff. So that's wonderful. And also there's a chest with his lovely gear. And inside of this happens to be Sorcery Remedy. Now, Remedy is an interesting one. A remedy can cure any type of ailment that ails you, aside from curse. Sorcery of the Bled Robe, Uvula, one of the sealers of New Orlando, which uses bleeding poison buildup and undoes various poisonous effects. One of New Orlando's unique healing sorceries. Perhaps she abandoned her sealer duty to take her healing arts back to Blighttown. Makes sense, doesn't it? I mean, there's no one to heal, no one to save in a land of the dead. I mean, the actual proper dead, those who do not have a material form, right? Exactly. It's a, a legit concern of hers. I respect her for that. Now, I do not know what's actually up here. Hello? Let's carry on up this ladder. Where does this ladder take me? Where do you take me, ladder of wonders? You take me to here, with that fiery creature. Hello, fiery creature. Are you here to burn me? Yes, you are. And for that, you get a nice cleave from the side. So what is here anyway? I have no idea in the slightest. I mean, do I jump from here to down there? Possibly. Or is there something along this pathway? That sounds like a wonderful thing. Maybe there is something waiting for me. Is there something No, there's just a wall. Oh, okay. So I don't know what the part of that was. The flies are after me again. Flies, I'm not here to entertain you right now. I'm here on my own little quest to never come here again. And in fact, my plan is never to come down to this region of the world ever again, in fact. I have no proper reason, and in fact, I will absolve all lovely, lovely details. So, let's see here. Oh, actually, I think I might do one more visit. Oh, God.